Hi, it's Lauren from NorthshoreInsider.com. I am here today at Poliquin Performance Center in Northfield. This is a state-of-the-art facility that you have to check out. We're going to meet today with Mike Bystol, and he is one of the premier sports authorities here on the North Shore. He's the director of strength and conditioning, and also with Dr. Stuart Yass, who is in charge of really assessing on a more of a medical side what's going on with your body and how you can stay in tip-top shape. So we'll turn it over to these guys. Hold on a second. Hey, Mike, how are you?
How you doing? Thanks for having us.
No problem, thank you. And this is your sidekick here?
This is Dr. Stuart Yass.
Hi, Dr. Yass.
Hi there, how are you?
Good. Will you show us around and tell us a little bit about what you do here and why what you do makes a difference, especially with some of the top athletes and also the general public in terms of them being able to stay fit?
Sure, why don't you we'll come on to the back here. Well, here we are in one of our treatment rooms, and right over here, if you want to come over here, is one of my associates, Dr. Joshua Aiken, performing a technique that we specialize in here is called active release technique, otherwise known as ART. And what ART deals with are adhesions that develop within the soft tissue. So in a lot of our athletes, we'll see a cumulative trauma injury or overuse injuries, for instance from running or even on workstations from carpal tunnel syndrome, plantar fasciitis, things along those lines. And what we do here is we take the muscle from a shortened state and we take it to an elongated state, breaking up any of the adhesions that develop within the soft tissue. So we incorporate this part with Mike and what he does on the other side as far as his performance training and personal training and helping the athletes perform maximal to their maximal ability and maximal level.
Our center here in Northfield is 14,000 square feet right now. Sometime this year we'll also be expanding into about 20,000 square feet.
Wow.
We're going to be offering an AstroTurf and a place where more of the sports performance goes. Right now we have two rooms, two 3,000 square foot weight rooms. We have most of our equipment here is the newest and highest technology equipment. A lot of stuff is unilateral because we do a lot of rehab, a lot of sports-specific stuff, a lot of train for runners and triathletes and cyclists and stuff like that. So like this machine over here is something unique that if you go into a regular gym or training center, you won't find anything like this. This is equipment that is specifically designed for our performance centers, and it duplicates applications of running, speed movements. You can see you can work one leg at a time. Unilateral work is pretty dominant here. If we do any type of machine work, it's always one arm at a time, one leg at a time, because everybody has a dominant side or a weak side. So when someone comes in for a new program, we go through about a 60 or 90 minute assessment with them. This is our front weight room. A lot of times, especially in the summertime, we'll have a combination of high school athletes, pro athletes, and general population in here. So some people don't feel confident to be in the same group where kids are, then we can kind of separate them. Both rooms are almost identical with a little bit of different equipment in each room. This room here we have a lot of different types of equipment. Like this is a normal bench press that you see in every single gym, but we've designed it to avoid specific injuries. A lot of times when you do bench presses, you get shoulder injuries from unracking the weight. Where we developed this machine where we can actually press the weight over the lifter so it's in a functional position for lifting off, and then you can exercise very, very safely.
So what you're telling me is that all of this equipment has been designed specifically for this facility?
Correct.
A lot of people are finding Pilates is a really nice alternative to some of the other things that you offer here. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
Yeah, a lot of people just don't have a lot of interest, especially females. They think that weight training is going to get them big and bulky. So in order to try to get them started, this is a great place to develop core strength, to focus on flexibility. And then a lot of people just enjoy the stretching, the relaxation feel of this. So it's kind of a good alternative to weightlifting. It's good to develop base core strength. At Poliquin Performance Center, we don't believe you can build the core strength you need to do to play football or play hockey. But they're great for runners and joggers who just want to develop basic core strength, and that's what we have this room for.
So this is the 3-lane Mondo track.
This is our indoor track surface here. It's the same type of track they use on all Olympic tracks. It's very soft, very absorbent, so we can do plyometrics, we can do sprinting on it. We do a lot of drills with our sled. because it duplicates a lot of excuse me, a lot of functional movement patterns that you see when you run, when you skate, when you jog, whatever.